Okay, folks, something I'm really passionately against, but a lot of people like to try their luck thinking they're going to win a big prize, but they just, most of the time, pretty much almost all but a few rare instances, they lose. Apart from a few rare instances, they lose, and they lose. And this is a huge money-making rort. This user interface pisses me. Fuck, I hate it. Just hate the way it does that, you know? You fucking got to scroll left, scroll right. It's fucking dumb. That's another thing I hate is the photocopier industry especially. Full of shit. Full of money-making, money-fucking shit. They can't build anything new. They can't make it more exciting. They can't make... Oh, sure, they might change the user interface. They might change the shape of the hardware. But they don't fucking make anything new. They're fucking idiots. Stupid Shai Yamana of this dumbass company that built this, he ought to be ashamed of himself. Anyway, enough of that fucktard. We've got something more fucktardy as well, and it is how to play. This is to do with lotteries. So winning $1 million lotteries, or hoping to, it's fucked. I don't play that shit. We're interested in this. We're going to make something interesting out of this piece of shit. And it's just going to end up in the recycle bin where it belongs. I don't know how people can be bothered playing these games of chances. Because chances are you're going to lose. If everyone kept winning the lottery company would be out of pocket themselves within minutes or even less. All these people winning the prize. So, you know, you can't believe in this shit. So we're just going to enlarge that. I'm going to make this into something really interesting, but we all know it's going to the recycle bin. I don't play this shit. I can't. I don't want to. I'm not interested. I don't follow. People have got to learn to be themselves. People have got to learn to find out who they are. Because otherwise life would be just a series of trying to chase the elusive money. That everything's all about money. Everything's about fucking money and about consumerism. And they can't see that there is more to life than that. So they play lotto. They play these fucktard lotteries and in the vain hope that they're going to win. And it's just so soul destroying to see so many people losing their savings and all that just for a fucking something that's not likely to happen, that you're likely to win. I don't understand how people can play these stupid games of chance. And even if you win, your family and your relatives are going to try and take the money off you. And you're going to end up fighting over the money. You know, and then you fight over the money, you lose your relationship with your family. Is it really worth that kind of waste? Now that looks really quite interesting. I think that's how we're going to make it. But is it really worth losing your family over? You know, losing your friends because they all want a piece of the money, the jealousy factor or the envy factor. You know, you got to think of these things, folks. This is a money-making rort for the money, for the lotteries. It's not for you. You know, you're just a fucking cog in the wheel, in the machine of the money makers, the money fuckers. You don't want that, folks. You don't want to be gullible. You know, don't play lottos, don't bet on the horses, don't go to Melbourne Cup. Show these fucktards that they're not going to rule your life. You know, show them, folks. This is an empty pursuit. You know, follow your dreams instead. Find out who you are, folks. And then you'll be able to find a way around this money problem that most of us have. Now that we're in lockdown, it's going to be really hard to find extra money to live on, and you're going to have to come to the conclusion that it's all about money, and you don't want to be a part of it. You don't want to be just another money fucked item in the money fuckers. I'm just wondering if we're going to do another version, or we're going to use that. But you don't want to be treated like a marketing pawn for these companies. You don't. You know, lotteries are not worth your fucking time and money. Yes, I know the odd person has won the money, the first prize, or whatever they call it, but it's really not worth trying. You're better off just trying to find yourself and find who you are, and then things will start to fall together. You know, you don't want to be just a person that goes on holidays and does all this consumerist shit. You know, you got to be a person who can make a difference in the world. You know, that maybe if you find yourself, you might find that you can make money out of being yourself, that you can be someone, you can make money being yourself, following your real dreams and helping others as well. Don't follow this lottery shit. It's deadly, kills. It's soul destroying, folks. You know, you keep playing this shit like robots, like fucking robots, and you don't seem to think that maybe there's a life outside of this. You know, that there is something better out there that money can't buy. You know, you got to be yourself. You got to find out who you are, and when you have a dream, the dream's got to involve helping others. It's got to be helping others as well. You know, otherwise it's just going to be an empty pursuit. So find out who you are and follow your dreams that come from knowing who you are, and help others in the process who are less fortunate, and help them to find their dreams and their purpose. This is soul destroying, this lottery shit. So we're just still going to turn it into something interesting anyway. I don't care what they think. If they see this on my social media page, they can go fuck themselves. If they don't like it, the lotteries. I hope the CEO of Lotto sees this. But we've turned it into something more interesting. I think now we can call this money fucking demo quits.